Sure, Shannon, whatever you say.
Fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna catch up here. There you go.
Hello, Indiana Comic Con. You guys all having fun today? Yeah? We're going to have some more fun. First, I want to thank Rochelle, our wonderful sign language interpreter. And Christina's in the audience and does the other one. She's awesome too. I am Christy Blanche, and I am honored to do this panel. I'm going to introduce you to the one and only Michael Rooker.
Hey, what's up? Does that sound good? How's that? Y'all can hear me? Oh, right on. Hi. Hey, what's your name?
Christy.
Hi, Christy.
Hi.
Where'd you come from?
Where
are you from?
Well, I'm from Indianapolis, but I live in Muncie, Indiana.
So you're still a Hoosier.
I am a Hoosier.
You're a double Hoosier. That's like a double
Hoosier.
glucose.
Left.
When
had
you
to come
eat
back.
like, when you drink a coffee and you add sugar and then have a donut, you know,
Yeah.
that's like double, triple, quadruple glucose going into your system, right?
I call
So
that.
now you're like a double. You're like a double. What's a Hoosier anyway? Do you ever figure out what a Hoosier is?
Who's your mama? Who's your dad?
Who's your mama? Who's your daddy?
Does anybody know? I don't think anybody knows. We just go with
That's a Hoosier joke, right?
Yes, that's a Hoosier joke.
But what's a Hoosier though?
Okay,
What is
who
a
knows?
Hoosier? Hurry up!
So whose ear? Okay, we'll just go with that. That's the final definitive version.
Really?
So there you go.
That doesn't even sound like Hoosier. Let me hear your Kentucky accent.
Whose ear? Whose ear?
Okay. I get it. Oh yeah, I get it. That's not. I'm bad with jokes. Are you good with it? Can you do jokes?
No.
Do you have a joke? You want to tell a joke?
No, I
Can
don't
you
want to tell a joke. I want you to tell a joke.
I can't tell a joke.
Well, then you must.
Do you know any jokes?
I know some, but I don't think for this audience.
You actually know jokes?
Yeah.
I don't even know. I know one joke. No, I actually know two. One I can tell and one I can't tell.
Which one can you tell?
How does a cow defend itself?
How?
Cowwaddy.
Well, it took him a while to get it.
Cowwaddy.
And you have your black belt in Cowwaddy.
Huh?
You have a black belt in Cowwaddy, right?
No, God. Who told you that? Did I tell you that?
Along with the ticks.
I told you about the ticks, right?
Yeah.
I don't remember telling you about those ticks. What did I tell you about the ticks?
Awesome Con?
At Awesome Con,
Yeah.
I told you about getting ticks
Yes.
on my body.
Yes.
I did?
Yes. And about how you want to melt.
Was your husband there?
No.
Maybe I was just trying to impress you. Yeah, I love it when ticks get on my body.
That's always a turn on.
Ticks? I don't remember this story. No matter what she says, I don't remember this story. I've been blessed with a very, very, very poor memory. Where were you last night, honey?
Last night?
I don't remember.
Well, that's good then.
No. Yeah. I mean, that's...
Yeah. You don't get in trouble that way.
I was blessed with a poor memory. That's a joke. That's part of the joke.
Oh, everybody laugh.
You guys suck. Rooker said the audience sucked. That's not true. You guys are beautiful. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for coming. What are we supposed to do here, anyway?
We're
like talking.
Oh, right? I thought you meant with the water, and I was like,
yeah,
well,
I'm trying to open this, but I'm trying to figure out how can I open this while I hold this at the same time.
Here, I got it.
Oh, okay, there you go. No, here, you can hold that, and I'll open. We actors. Oh, thank you so much. That's you're very good at that.
Thank you. I'm going to put it on my resume.
Do you make coffee too?
I do make a lot of coffee. So I'm
that's really bad. I'm like a bad chauvinist. Is that what a chauvinist is?
No. Oh no.
Sexist.
No. I think just normal.
That's normal? People have been lying to me all these years?
Yes.
Rooker, you're not normal. So I'm normal?
Yeah.
This is normal?
Yeah.
Jeez. We are in deep, deep trouble as a human race if this is normal.
Hey,
Anyway, so do you have a question?
Oh, I have several, but...
Sarah, go ahead. Give me a question.
Okay. We are going to take audience questions.
I know we're going to do that later, but you give me a question.
Okay.
What's your question?
Well, I heard that you did, you portrayed Henry in a movie a long time ago, Henry, Portrait of a Serial Killer.
Yes.
And
did you like that? It should have been a musical, huh?
Actually, I do like that.
Yeah, it would have been better if it had been a musical. I love you, I love you, I love you,
I heard that somebody wanted to make a game of it.
Rooker, my lyrics. That's terrible, isn't it? So what about Henry?
I heard that somebody wanted to make a game out of it.
Somebody wanted to make a game?
Yeah, make a video game.
Like a video game?
Yeah. So what do you think that would be like?
Is that true?
It was on the internet.
No, I did. Oh, well. Well, it must be true if it was on the internet. I would make a board game out of it. I'd prefer a board game than an internet game.
Okay.
Don't you think? It'd be better?
Yeah, I think so.
Henry, Portrait of a Serial Killer. Don't pass go. Don't get your throat slashed. Right. I mean, what kind of game would that be?
I don't know.
Be a sick game,
I'm not making it.
You didn't want to make it?
I don't want to make it.
Oh.
I mean, unless there's money involved.
So is there a question there or what? Is there what would I think it would be like?
Yeah.
I don't think it should be a game. Maybe a board game. A board game would be better. You get like little knives and hatchets, little severed heads going around the board. No, Henry, no.
Those are the pieces.
No, Henry. Stay away.
I'd actually probably.
And then you'd have Henry would be chasing you all over. No, Henry would be some sort of character that would be always chasing you to see if you wanted to ride home.
Oh, there you go.
Right? And to find out if do you play the guitar. Did you watch the movie?
I did watch the movie.
You remember the guitar?
Yes.
Guitar?
Yes.
The lady with the guitar?
Mm-hmm.
It's terrible.
And it's sad that I would
Okay, enough with this Henry thing. There are kids, there are children here. For goodness sakes, lady.
Then we'll move on to
another
better subject. So,
go ahead, ask another
Walking
question.
Dead.
What about it? What about Walking Dead?
This is for the kids.
Okay, kids. This is a movie y'all shouldn't be watching. You watched The Walking Dead yet, kid? No? Not you! The little one! Do you watch it? Y'all watch The Walking Dead? No? It's not funny enough, right? It was more humorous, it would be more fun, right? Humorous.
Oh, I was waiting for you to be done.
The Walking Dead is kind of humorous, don't you think?
It is. Well, you see a lot of humorous in it, you know.
There's a lot of humor.
Yeah,
humorless people in it. There's the walkers are humorless.
Yeah, they are humorous.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's a little intimidating out there.
I like when their little heads explode. Remember when The Walking Dead, for a minute there, every walker's skull was like crushable, like styrofoam. You know, Michonne would be like, yeah! You know, and the head would crunch and like, I mean, it was like, heads don't crunch that easily.
No.
You know.
And school's last.
I mean, trust me, I've tried.
That was last night.
Go ahead. Did you see me? I had the lightsaber, and I was trying to make it make music, because if you hit something and it goes, you know, stuff like that.
That's exactly it.
It doesn't do that? Who's got a lightsaber in here?
Oh, there we go, right there.
Where?
Right back. See the lightsaber?
Does it go ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling when you hit things?
You come
If you hit somebody, hit your mom over the head. See what happens. Jason, his mom. Come here, Mom. Okay,
So-
what about it?
Well,
That was a question?
Well, no, you just started talking.
Oh,
So,
you gotta stop me when I do that stuff, babe. You gotta like, honey, I have a question for you.
okay.
When are we gonna get there? You know, I mean,
okay.
but yeah. So
Okay.
what's your question?
How did that all come about?
What?
The Walking Dead? I mean, not how did the show come about? I know it's from the comic, but
It's all my doing. I wrote it and directed it and produced it, and
yeah, I
it was
heard
my
that.
story. Yeah.
Yeah.
You believe that?
Yeah. Oh, yes. I believe anything you say, honey.
I like her. I don't know. We don't. Once the whole concept starts, you know, we're not involved with that. Actors aren't involved with that. So we come in much later on when we have to audition and that stuff.
So, what was it like when you got the phone call about, you know, him?
What?
Yeah.
What about it?
What was it like when you found out that you were going to be exiting the show?
Oh, I was like really happy. I got to tell you, I was really happy. I just wanted it to go the way it should go. And I thought Merle was a badass. They played him up as a badass from early on, right from the beginning. So I thought he should go out as a badass. Mm-hmm. Instead of some like wimpy guy hanging out like, go ahead, crush my skull. Are you serious? God, oh, come on, please. You're going to go and you're just going to hang out on your knees. Yeah, please. No.
What do you think Merle
if Merle was going to go, he was going to go down fighting, you know, period. So then that's what happened. So it was a great ending for me. I thought it was a great ending. I enjoyed it.
What would Merle have done in that situation if he were like in Glenn's situation there? You know.
What do you think?
I don't know. I'm asking.
Oh, Lordy. Anybody got a bat here? There's no Negan bats in here?
That's a surprise.
You got a Negan bat? Can I see it?
Maybe that's not a good idea.
That's perfect. Bring it on up.
Reno, come take it.
Is it heavy? Bring it up. I'm not kidding. Bring it. Let me see. Is it heavy?
It's like 15 pounds.
Oh, it's not so bad.
Okay, good.
Wrong. Okay. Yeah, if you're Negan, here, you got the bat.
Okay.
Here, you're Negan. Get a good hold of the bat. It's kind of good. Okay, no, like slam it down like that. Like slam. No, don't break it or anything. Just like, boom, right? Oh, that's perfect. Okay, so I'm Glenn. Okay. Okay, go ahead. Slam it down. So you ran away. Wouldn't you want to run away?
I would run away.
I mean, they're not chained down on the ground or anything. You go to like run. Wouldn't you run? I would duck and roll. Negan doesn't look like he'd run very fast.
No, I don't think.
Although they were surrounded, weren't they?
Yeah, there were a lot of people there.
But still, I'd run away. They'd have to catch me. I'd be like a chicken. They'd be like, get him, no, you get him, right?
Yeah.
I'd be like a little chicken, like a little rooster, running around back and forth and stuff like. They wouldn't be able to catch me.
Okay.
They get tired, and then I'd just jump into a tree and go roost somewhere. Are y'all having fun yet?
Well,
you have really good questions.
Yeah. Speaking of trees.
Trees?
Yes.
What about them?
Well.
Yeah, the Amazon's burning. You guys know that, right? There's a big fire in the Amazon.
It's terrible.
Yeah. So what about your trees? You got a tree?
I was going to go with, you were in this movie that had a tree in it.
Yeah. If I was in a community that had a tree. What?
What? I'm so
Go
confused. Groot.
What about
Groot?
Groot?
In this movie,
Groot?
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Guardians of the Galaxy?
Yes.
Groot is not a tree. He is not. Groot is a being from a different planet, but that is not. He's not a tree. He looks like a tree. Some parts of his body, but he's not really a tree. He's a living, thinking creature.
Yes, he is.
Right?
So's Rabbit.
And he doesn't think that well, but he still,
Yeah.
And the baby Groot thinks even less. Anyway, go ahead.
So
what about Groot?
And this, I'm not about Groot. This is about you.
Oh, about me?
Yes. Did you have any idea?
That's scary.
I know.
What about me?
Did you have any idea that when you did the line about Mary Poppins, that it would be so popular? Does everybody know the line I'm talking about?
Really? Mary Poppins? On three, 1, 2, 3. Mary Poppins, y'all! You mean that line?
Yes, that line.
Well, do you think it's popular?
Just a little bit.
A little bit popular? Yeah. What about it?
That was the question. Did you think it was going to be like that defining moment of that character?
Yeah.
That's it? Okay.
James Gunn wrote it.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, every line he writes is like immensely popular.
Yes.
To hear him tell it. It is true. He writes very well.
He does write well.
Yeah, but we actors, we have to make that stuff better,
Yeah. Well, you did.
Of course we did. Duh. Go ahead. Yes.
Where this is going.
Yes, I thought it was going to be a popular line.
Okay.
Yeah. It was already a popular line even before we said it.
Okay.
Yeah. Because when we were reading it, we'd read it and we knew, this is going to be an interesting line. But Chris Pratt is the hero of that scene, you know. Did you know that? Because if he doesn't set up that line properly, the way it's supposed to be set up, the line may not work as well as it worked. So he set up the line. He set up, it was a great setup, and I just delivered it, you know, in a way that made it even greater.
I still think you're the hero of that scene, so.
I mean, yeah, right?
We are going to take.
And he may have been your father. He may have been your father, boy, but he wasn't your daddy. Isn't that a great one? That's a nice one, right? What? He may have been your father, boy, yes. But he wasn't your daddy.
Yeah, it makes me cry.
That's a wonderful, wonderful line, too.
It's a wonderful line. And then when Rocket reacts, it makes me cry, and it's.
Yeah. And you know, one of my best. It really is not a line, but when I'm on the slab and they're putting all these little things on me, mm-hmm. right? And everyone's doing their eulogy, and you know, I couldn't help myself. I fell asleep. I did. I fell asleep anywhere and at any time. I can like sit in that chair, and if I take a couple breaths, I could be asleep and snoring, sitting up. Do you ever sleep sitting up?
No.
I do. I sometimes sleep sitting up. Yeah. Jiggly butt.
Well, hopefully you won't fall asleep in the next few minutes, but.
She loves it when I say that to her. Jiggly butt. You know, jiggly butt is done differently in other places. You know, they do a different type of jiggly, and the butt is different too. It's true. Yeah, and she knows it.
She knows it.
Oh yeah. We've jiggled a couple of times already. Oh yeah. We were at a different con, and she was my interpreter there too. And
she's awesome.
Yeah, the whole jiggly butt line kept popping up. Yeah.
Well, do you want to talk about any of your other movies, or
no?
No. Well,
how about some questions? How about the audience gives them?
What?
The audience can ask some questions.
I'm waiting for.
You guys want to ask some questions?
Line up.
Okay, here. Let me come down.
There's microphones there, and.
Oh, there are microphones over there, but you know, I usually like to come down and ask.
He's coming down.
Yeah, we come down. Hi. What's your question, hon?
Oh, okay. Okay, sure. The makeup.
Oh, stand up, and there's the camera, and you can look at the camera and ask your question.
All right. So.
What's your name?
My name's Greta.
Hi, Greta.
Hi.
What's your question now?
Okay. The makeup process for Yondu, how long did that take, and did you fall asleep while doing it?
I did, and it took a long time. Like, oh no, Yondu was only like maybe 3.5 hours.
It takes me 3.5 hours to make
it does? Oh, good. No, it does not. Give me a break. Sit down, you goofball. Hi, sweetheart. Hi, sweetie. What are you? Stand up so we can see what you are. What's this little thing on your head? What's that all about?
It's from a video game.
It is? How'd you get it out of that little box? Huh? It's a headband. How come it got so big? It was in the video game, right? God, that's weird. What is the game? What's this game?
The Sims.
The Sims? What is it?
You get to like create your own people and like live out their own lives.
Did you like creating your own people? Sort of like God. Finally, a woman God. She created her own people. What's your name, man?
Todd.
How old are you, man?
55.
Wow.
I'm from Kentucky.
You're from Kentucky?
It's whose ear?
Whose ears? Hoosier. And that's like a Hoosier.
That's how the Hoosier come up. Who's here?
That's how it came up. Hoosier. Whose ear is this? Whose ear?
Ain't you from Georgia?
Alabama.
Huh?
Alabama.
Oh, bless you. You're from the land of the chosen few.
The land of the chosen few? I didn't know that.
Know that? Bless
It's called chosen few. What does that mean?
The chosen few are from Alabama.
I don't get it. Is that what they say? There's only a few. It's a small. God, I don't get it.
My dad once told me that many years ago you liked chocolate pretzels.
I love chocolate-covered pretzels. They're like my favorite snack food. They're kind of healthy for you, aren't they? I mean, they got chocolate. Think about it. And then there's pretzel dough. And then there's salt. The salt, the sugar. It's really delicious, isn't it? Jiggly butt. When you eat too many of them, you get jiggly butt. Go ahead, sir. What about your question?
Are you and Rocket best friends?
Me and Rocket? Oh, yeah, we're totally best friends. So how you doing, sweetie? Everything cool?
Yeah.
Do you have any other question?
No.
Yeah, me and Little Groot, we're the best. And Rocket, we're the best. You know, Rocket, I never had a friendship with Rocket when he was little. But, you know, at one point, he was a little raccoon, a little baby raccoon. Don't you think he'd be very cute as a baby raccoon with a big giant gun? Go ahead, sir. What's your question, sir?
What was the favorite character you ever played?
I don't have any favorites. Which is your favorite?
I have to say Yondu.
Yondu can be very close to my favorite. Hi. Hi, sweetheart. What's your question?
I don't know if I have a question.
Would you like one?
No. What's your favorite color?
Blue.
I don't have a favorite color.
You have a favorite something?
I don't think so.
Do you have a favorite car?
Ooh, a Mustang. I do have a favorite car.
What's your favorite car?
A Mustang.
The Mustang?
The Ford Mustang, yeah.
What year? Do you like the newer versions or the older version?
Old through and through, yeah.
Sweet, sweet. Is that your sword thing?
My lightsaber, yes.
Go ahead, just start it. Let me see you do it.
It doesn't work.
I know, it's broken. Oh, that's not nice.
Yeah.
No, this is not.
It's at the bottom. There you go.
Oh.
Gotta go.
He's been waiting this whole time? Oh my God, what a jerk. Go ahead, what's your question?
What's your favorite animal?
I like little bunnies. Do you like little bunnies? Yes.
Yes.
Are you afraid that they may bite you or anything like that?
No.
I am. What's your favorite animal, baby?
Cheetah.
A cheetah.
I have another question.
What's your other question?
I have a jokey.
You have a joke? What is it?
Why was the teacher's eyes crossed?
Why was the teacher's eyes crossed?
Because she couldn't control her pupils.
That's really good. What's your question?
If you wanted to star a movie, which movie would it be?
If you write the movie, I'll star in it, okay? You gonna write a movie for me? What kind of character would I play?
A big weirdo.
That's a perfect role for me. Oh my God, yeah. Me and Perlman, well, we need to play brothers, you know, uglier and ugliest. You know, what do you think? That would be right. You know Ron Perlman? You know who he is? Never mind, you don't need to know. He's not really. He's some guy. He does like motorcycle movies and stuff. I don't know. Hi, hon.
Hi.
What's your question, baby?
Have you ever read any fan fiction written about yourself?
I stay away from that stuff. Have you been reading that? Don't be reading that. How old are you?
18.
Yeah, you're too young for that. I stay away from that fan fiction stuff, dude. You too. You should too. Not a.
Okay, everybody.
Hey, everybody! Come on out. We're gonna. I'll be back at my table in like 10 minutes. Come on out and say hello and see if there's anything you want to look at or make airplanes on of. Whatever you want.
And let's give a big Hoosier.
Thank
you.
Thank you, everyone, for coming. Hope you had a good time. Thank you. Bye-bye.